Casino. Print receipts to dinners you'll never have with people you never met about business you'll never conduct. And if you get audited, insert the plausible denial chip and the tax bot will represent you at the IRS.
I miscounted. I have 2 kids, not 9.
Get TaxBot 2000 today. Remember, it's a write-off.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
Morning, everybody.
Hello there, 5 minutes after 9.
Corey and Patrick.
So you might still run into a patch of fog here. Chance of showers today with a high of 72 from THV 11. It is still 61 degrees.
Just rebooted the stream. I don't know if it sent a message. Let me know if it's operating now.
Nice note here from Tyler, who says, referring to the video stream, this was a great idea that you all came up with. The studio looks great. You know, that's a good point. If we had actually done this prior to the studio being overhauled, it would have looked terrible.
It really would have.
Because the studio does look great now. Everything is brand new. The color scheme, all the stuff. We also took everything off the walls for the most part, which was littered with our nonsense and crap.
Yeah, we had a ton of stuff
It was
up here.
early American college dorm.
Yeah, we had a giant check, all kinds of other stuff.
So I don't know. We're probably gonna. We'll start redecorating the studio at some point. I don't know if does the camera pick up the guitars on the back
It does
wall?
pick up some of them, yes.
Yeah, the amazing guitars. Did you on your controls there? Is there any zoom pan or anything?
Yes.
Can you pan the camera to like point at the guitars? Do you see it in real time?
I do. I
Yeah?
could.
Did you want to play with it while we wait and watch? No. I don't want to put you under pressure. I'm sorry. I do want to mention though that a lot of people are subscribing to our YouTube channel. See, we're putting the link on Facebook, but it's actually going through a live stream on YouTube. I think if you subscribe to our channel, then you wind up being able to get to it faster, quicker. I don't know, something like that.
Well, I can't do it right this second.
I'm sorry. No, don't. I don't mean to. I don't want to put any undue pressure on you, sir. It's Friday.
Right.
Okay, I was just talking out of the side of my mouth. Okay, and
You
I'll
would
stop.
say it was my ass, but with you it's your mouth. That's discriminatory.
Well, I'd say that's good positioning.
Touche, sir. Touche.
All right. So let's play the quick and dirty 5 and 30. Today's prize: 2 tickets to see Smashing Pumpkins at the theater at Verizon, along with Liz Fair, and it's the 23rd. So we'll get you those tickets if you win this. Now, if you've won in the last 30 days, don't play today because you can't win. Because you can't. That's why 30 days on this contest. Otherwise, we're going to play you a montage of 5 songs, and they're basically parodies because the lyrics have been changed to reflect topics or news things we talked about on the show this week.
That is correct. So we're not looking for the song title, the artist, the album, the year it came out. Just looking for the story it pertains to.
All right, so let's take our first listen to the quick and dirty 5 and 30, and let's see. Now, if you only know 1 or 2, you should actually call in and help the others.
Yeah, I mean, help them, and then they can pick up the rest of it.
Right, so
It's a team effort.
Let's take a listen. Okay. 4331003. 5 different news stories or topics, and we've given you hints in each one of those, so you've got to give us the idea.
That's right.
One more listen. Hi, good morning, The Edge. How you doing? We're just hanging out with you. Okay, so
Okay.
what do you got? Yeah,
That is correct.
It was a prank, yes. Yes, isn't it sad? Well, those are both correct, but you got none of them.
You have nothing else, though.
All right, good for you. Thanks. All right.
All right.
You're a good Samaritan. All right, thanks. Hi, The Edge. Good morning. No, we don't.
Could be you. All right, come on.
All right. Yes.
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 That is correct.
You're right. Kelly.
We'll take that.
You're right. Yes. Whew. Yeah, you're good.
You're on a roll. Come on.
What's the last one? The voice. Yeah,
All
you
right,
got
you
it.
are a winner.
Wow. Nice job. Wow, you really did that. You nailed that.
Nice work, man.
What's your name? All
Tim
right,
McEwen. All right, Tim.
Tim, you got a couple of tickets to go see Smashing Pumpkins, right?
Stay
Yeah.
on the line for
Hold
us.
on, okay?
Patrick in the morning, 100.3 The Edge. Edge weather from THV 11. Hey, good morning.
You wanna? Can you mute the microphone?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, fellas.
Oh, hold on a second. We're just gonna mute the camera. All right. Listen, all you have to do is stop by the front desk here at the Metroplex any weekday between 8:30 and 5:30 prior to the show to pick up your tickets.
Hey, I enjoyed the track passes I got about 5 weeks ago, man. It was awesome.
Awesome,
Good.
man.
All right. Well,
All right, fellas, man, I ain't got a chance to watch y'all online yet, but I can't wait to
all right.
get off a day so I can do it. Y'all take it easy. Appreciate
All right.
it.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Tim.
Tim.
All right, guys.
All right. Bye bye. He's good.
He did good, man.
He was very specific too. Really? Wow. There's audio on YouTube, no video.
That was a few minutes ago. I think we're good now.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what if there's a workaround for this. I mean, if I was able to actually answer the phone like privately, then that would be probably. I guess I need to ask an engineer if it's possible to hook up a handset for those occasions, huh?
Could do that, I guess.
I mean, there's an interface here. There might be a way to do that.
Might be. Haven't thought about
Seems
it.
to me that would be a lot easier, really, in the long run.
Yeah.
Generally, we only have one a day anyway, for the most part, right?
One or two, yeah. It's not a big deal.
Well, okay, so I guess we'll have to ask, maybe ask David. Or maybe explain the problem to him and maybe we can push him towards that as a solution. I don't know. Seems like every time they mess with the phone interface, though.
Right.
I don't know. I wonder if it's just as simple as plugging a phone in.
Might be.
Probably.
Maybe that simple.
No, this is the phone line. There is no. It's not that simple. Obviously. I got something if you don't.
Yeah, go ahead. Do some audio, or what you got?
I could do some audio, but
I don't want it to be too easy around here, but probably some good debate lines, I bet. Late night guys talking about.
I could do that. It's all set up. You'll like this.
I'm certain.
"18 minutes after 9.
Corey and Patrick, welcome to Friday.
Well, chance of showers today. 72 the predicted high from THV 11. Still 61.
Hey, just want to mention tomorrow, around 11 o'clock, imagine, the game store that's over in North Little Rock, Sherwood area on Highway 107. I will be there delivering the table, the medieval table I was commissioned to build for them. We have a lot going on. So if you guys will come by and check out, they're having their grand reopening, and I will be there.
Man, you got it going on there, huh? You're busy, aren't you?
I am a busy man, good sir.
Now, this design, is this your own design?
It is.
Right.
It is my own
How did you
design.
know how to do a medieval table?
Well, I did look at some photos to kind of get ideas of how
Mhm.
they were structured and framework and styles, and then basically I designed it, put it together.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
So last night there was a Democratic debate on CNN with Wolf Blitzer moderating. Hillary and Bernie were there.
Yeah, Wolf was tough too.
Was he?
Yeah.
They were going out at each other's throats. I think she's a little worried that Sanders might just win New York because he has really closed the gap, and the enthusiasm for his rallies is amazing.
Well, it would. She has to be worried. I mean, it would be the death knell for her campaign if he did. I mean, I don't think she could recover momentum-wise. I think he would overtake her in delegates, and then the super delegates would defect, and he's going to get the nomination that way.
See, here's what I fear. Let's say Sanders is elected president. Let's say he gets it.
Okay.
I think people are going to be even more disappointed when he can't deliver what he's promising, and what he's promising is huge.
Yeah.
Free
Yeah.
tuition at state-run colleges. It's going to be very costly, and people say, well, I don't care, let the rich pay. Well, it's not as easy as that.
Well,
Okay, you're going to pay. Everyone's going to pay.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to pay.
But look, you have to understand too that
And it's not only that.
those who are in support of it would say, hey, we don't mind paying a little bit more in order to take care of everybody. Now, the argument I would have is I feel like we're probably paying enough, and if we used it properly,
Mm.
we could accomplish some of these things anyway.
It's not only that. The other promise is, the healthcare deal and everything else, which drives me insane because you've got an independent socialist Democrat who's now railing against the healthcare the Democrats just passed a few years ago, saying it sucks. It's like the opponents of it don't even have to say it now. The guy running for the nomination of the party that pushed it through is saying it sucks.
Yeah.
So that's like frustrating to most people who thought, well, it sucked anyway.
Yeah.
So whatever. So I think people would be very frustrated because he would have a hard time getting his stuff together. Ted Cruz was on the Tonight Show last night. Cruz was a guest, and Jimmy kind of interviewed him as Donald Trump. But before they went there,
As Donald Trump?
yeah, because he does
Funny.
a Trump character.
Yeah.
Before they went there, he told Cruz he was a master debater, but Cruz didn't really take the bait. That's funny.
Pretty good.
Funny. All right, so Fallon did his Donald Trump character, and he called Ted Cruz, so to speak. He calls him, and they did a skit. Here's some of that. All right.
How is it that fake Donald Trump upstages Ted Cruz?
It's a funny character.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Somehow it makes me like Donald more.
Seth Meyers joked last night about Ted Cruz's daughters wanting to invite Taylor Swift to the White House if he wins. And here's Myers on Bernie Sanders in Washington Park and Rome. All right. So the big news this week, by the way, was that Trump and Megyn Kelly got together Wednesday for lunch at Trump Tower.
That's a euphemism, I'm sure.
Oh, you think so?
Trump, and the state has decided that they won't prosecute my campaign manager for roughing up.
Well, I totally did the wrong setup, didn't I?
Wow.
I'm sorry. The big story of the week was. The big story of the week was, besides Megyn Kelly and Donald Trump getting that lunch, they're not going to prosecute Corey Lewandowski.
That is a big story.
You know, for that alleged battery on Michelle Fields, the reporter.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now play the bit. Duh.
Trump, and the state has decided that they won't prosecute my campaign manager for roughing up a reporter. But don't worry, I'm going to make sure that he doesn't go unpunished. I mean, come on, how dare he only rough up one reporter? He should have roughed up so many reporters by now. He should have elbowed Matt Lauer in the temple. He should have taken a baseball bat to both of Anderson Cooper's knees. And he definitely should have pulled on Wolf Blitzer's beard until he ripped his face off. That's for sure. You know what? My campaign manager's not tough enough. He's fired. I wonder if Manny Pacquiao's looking for a job. Trump 2016.
More Corey and Patrick coming up. 100.3 The Edge. 100.3 The Edge presents another Edge Lodo Show. Sunday, April 17th, live at the Metroplex. It's
Caleb, I don't know if you're watching now, but we will not be playing charades during the breaks for the viewers. Love you, mean it, not happening. You have 2 words. Suck it.
Charades. Who's this? Sean Ansas guy. I feel like it's in the bonus. Hey, people are calling. Let's talk to people.
Yes, people.
I love people.
People who love
Hi, The Edge. Good morning. Hello. The Edge. Hello. Hi, The Edge. Good morning.
Yeah, I had a question for you.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I bought tickets to the show for this Sunday, but all I've got is a little receipt showing I paid for it. Can I take that up there to get tickets to get in, or how's that going to work?
Or are you saying you bought tickets online?
Yeah.
And all you have, yes, that
Yeah.
should be sufficient.
Yeah, just bring it to the show.
Make sure you have the same card you used when you purchased.
Okay, that's all I want to make sure of.
All right, man.
All right, thanks, y'all.
Okay. So I guess is that show, what is today?
Sunday,
It's not this, it's next.
the 23rd.
Today's only the 15th, so it's next week.
Yeah, this Sunday or whatever day the 23rd is.
It's not this Sunday.
Aranda and Shaman's Harvest are this Sunday.
You know, it'd be a really neat thing for somebody to do.
What?
Have a list on the wall or there, of all the shows and things coming up with dates, so we can always remember.
I do have this thing, but it would be cool to have it right there. I agree. Yeah.
Didn't we have another board? Didn't we have another board someplace that?
At some point we did, but we can just put it like here or here.
Well,
yeah.
if you put it there, we can both see it.
Yeah, and the viewers could too.
Yeah.
Speaking of shows, there's a bunch of 90s acts put together a tour called I Love the 90s. They're coming here.
Mm-hmm.
Want to try to get tickets? Gone. Mug cleaned out.
Where are they coming to?
The Verizon, I believe. Let me look here. Yeah, Vanilla Ice, Salt and Pepper, Kid and Play, Coolio, Color Me Bad, Tone Loc, Kool Moe Dee, Rob Bass, Young MC. All on one ticket. Let's see, where is this? They're coming to Verizon in July, and they're already about sold out. They had some seats left, but they weren't cheap. Let's see what it says today.
They have to go dig the bottom of the barrel for Vanilla Ice and Coolio.
Well, it's the 90s, kind of the hippity hoppity.
So you're gonna come up over there, ice, baby.
Oh yeah. Damn right I would.
Coolio.
Yeah, I don't care about him, honestly. Yeah, so the only tickets available run about $81 a piece that are left. I was like, I don't know.
You don't want to see Vanilla Ice that bad, do you?
I don't. I don't, honestly. It'd be cool, fun, but it's not like I'm dying to. I would like it to be, I love the 90s grunge tour featuring all the, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Dead Kurt Cobain.
Dead Coke?
Yeah.
They could do a hologram. It'd be cool.
I think it'd be more exciting if they had his corpse.
I was just going to say have his corpse standing over on the
And
side.
Dead, Alice in Chains. Well, they have a new lead singer.
Jerry Can.
No,
Who's
Lane
dead?
Staley.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. And Dead, Stone Temple Pilots, Scott Weiland. Yeah.
Is he dead?
Why are all the grunge guys going?
Because they destroyed themselves. I guess. I don't know. I think that the median age of death for a rock star has actually risen since,
Yes.
people used to die when they were like 27. So I think it's risen a little bit now.
It was probably the overwhelming amount of plaid from the 90s that killed them.
Were you ever a grunge rocker? Did you wear plaid?
No, no. I like grunge rock. No, plaid's never been. No. Oh, no. No.
I like plaid.
I have a couple of plaid shirts, but they're not really the typical plaid shirts.
I don't think I've ever
lumberjack
seen you.
plaid.
I've never seen you in plaid.
Like I have some that have some kind of, they're a little more festive colors of plaid, but I don't wear them very often. Well, here I only wear the most comfortable attire.
It's like I walked into DeFazio's every morning with you.
It's not even close to DeFazio.
No, it's not. It's the closest I can think.
I love those commercials.
Aren't they the best?
The one black guy that just stands there with that big old smile.
And the penguins.
Hey, they must do well because
Oh, yeah.
they got it going on, right?
Pimping is not easy, but if you go to DeFazio's, it's cheaper.
You got to wonder, man. How do you realize this is a thing and you can cash in on it? Wow. And where do you shop for that stuff overseas?
Yeah, because that's where that's coming from.
It's not coming from America.
No, they have a deal with somebody in Taiwan or Shangzhou, I don't know. I can pick this one up, man. Let's assume we're not done.
We're not done. Stop.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know what? Jeff didn't even drag the beds in today. I've been missing them all morning after the keyword. He didn't do it. It's like everyone just slacked off today. Okay then, so it's up to you, huh? I haven't set up the I don't know where we are here.
What?
Sorry. Just don't listen to me. Just talking to myself, apparently. $25 before 10 o'clock.
Corey and Patrick, how you doing?
Chance of showers today, a high of 72 degrees according to THV 11. And then over the weekend, tomorrow some clouds and 72. On Sunday, partly sunny and 76. It is 62.
You just heard the keyword to text this hour. But remember, we'll give you $1,000 every hour between now and 7 p.m. You just have to listen for that keyword to text in. Or you can go over to edgeofrock.com, enter to win there. Matter of fact, there's a lot of tickets, things that are at edgeofrock.com you can register to win. It's pretty damn easy. Well, McDonald's, if you did not hear, doing away with McWraps. The wraps were introduced in 2006, designed to attract younger, healthier eaters, millennials, customers who might eat at Subway, for example. They took much longer to make than their standard fare, and they never really got a fan base.
That's not why people go there, right?
Well, yeah.
Don't you go to a restaurant because it does something that you really like? For instance, you go to Outback because they make a bloomin' onion.
Yeah.
Or they make steaks, maybe.
Yeah.
You go to McDonald's because you can get, their tasting burger, fries, shake.
etc. Yeah.
I mean, pick a place you go to. There's usually just a couple of reasons.
Well, here's what I don't understand about this story, and this is where I want your input, good sir.
Okay.
Is people screamed, they protested,
Yeah.
they went nuts, they villainized McDonald's. They made them out to be the distributor of fat on the planet, the arch rival of health, and said, you got to get healthy food on this menu now. And they did. But nobody came to buy it. Why? They demanded it. They got it. Why didn't they go support what they got?
I will answer your question by making an example. Did you ever date somebody in your life and you just thought they were wonderful, but they asked you to change things about yourself, and you kept changing things about yourself, and you kept modifying things about yourself because you wanted to be with that person, and then inevitably they left you.
Yeah.
Because they became either disinterested or they got bored with you always doing whatever they said, because just because they say do it doesn't mean you should do it. I mean, that's how relationships are, okay?
True.
Well, it's the same thing with McDonald's. They should have never become something they were not, but they did, because they were just so worried that their relationship with a certain demo was not going to mature and evolve.
Well, they were being vilified. I mean, they felt like they had to respond. But back to the question is, why didn't they go there? And, you've won. Clearly, you've gotten McDonald's to deliver what you've asked for, and yet you won't drive through and get the stuff?
Because, look, they never meant, they didn't care. They were just pushing an agenda. They didn't really care if McDonald's was going to offer a wrap, because they already decided in their minds they weren't going to go there because that food's not for them.
So in other words, what you're telling me is they only sought to hurt McDonald's. They had no interest in shopping there if McDonald's would give them what they were asking for. They just wanted to hurt
It was
them.
a power play, and that's what they were trying to do. They wanted to get their way. Ha ha, look what we did. Moving on.
Well, the good news, apparently the good people at McDonald's for the past 3 years have been listening to us, because they're doing every single thing we said. Simplify your menu. Done. Start getting rid of all that health food that nobody's buying. Done.
Look, hopefully we're entering an era, and I would thank Trump for this, if nothing else, an era of, I'm going to push back a little bit. Because we need a little pushback in this society from all quarters.
Kind of do.
Okay, because everyone just rolls over all the time. Anytime anyone criticizes them for anything. Really?
Did you see, and I think it was in, God, I'm going to speak out of my ass here. There was an official, a mayor, governor, somebody, who was going to give a speech at some event. And protesters came in, screamed so loud and went ham on him that he just left. He didn't even get to give his speech. And I'm like, whatever happened to, I get you stay outside, let people have their say. Who's intolerant if you don't let people speak?
People don't want to let people have their say. Look, I hate to say it. I don't want to pick on the young people, the millennials, etc. I know people are picking on them a lot lately, but honestly, you guys, you got some weird habits. For instance, you don't really like the First Amendment when it doesn't support your side. Okay, you see that on college campuses. I'm not making this stuff up. It is in the news all the time now, where people are upset because other people have opinions that are opposite of theirs.
That differ.
It's like, you know what? Stop being such little whiny crybabies and grow up a little bit. It's America. There's a great Constitution. It protects your rights. It protects their rights. It should be a bubbling cauldron of thought instead of just people's particular weird agendas.
Well, maybe you don't understand. Here's the way it used to be. It used to be if I went to a restaurant and they didn't have what I wanted, I didn't go on social media and tell them they were Satan. I just drove down the road and found a place I wanted to eat. Now, I know that sounds too simple.
You took personal responsibility for your happiness?
I did. I
You
know.
pulled your own happy wagon.
I know somehow that eliminates social media for you, and you need that. But how about just driving and looking good? You know what? I bet they have salads there at Jason's Deli. I could eat there. Yes, you can. It's okay.
Well, it's not only that, but look, there's a lot of people who think they're do-gooders, and they want to do good whether you like it or not. And they're going to shove their do-gooding on you. They're going to shove it down your throat. And this started with cigarettes years ago, decades ago, and it has just bled over into a million different things, from fast food to sports drinks to you name it.
At least I can understand cigarettes. I mean, look, I worked in an office where I had an ashtray on my desk, and the lady next to me didn't smoke, and I looked at her and said, "You don't like it? Leave."
What about vaping now? And e-cigarettes are doing the same thing to those people.
Right,
They're vilifying them
They are.
simply because it looks like smoking.
Right.
It's like, come on, man, use your brain.
You know, I never thought that Rodney King's words were just so powerful. Can't we all just get along?
God, that's how this started. Shut up. No, we can't all get along. That's the point. Nor should we have to.
No, we don't have to agree.
That's right.
We can get along.
We can get along, but we don't have to agree.
Right.
I would modify that, yes.
Thank you. Now, honor Mr. King's wisdom.
Stop.
Honor it.
No. God, where'd you dredge that up from? Holy God. 17 before 10. Oh, it was Uncle Bernie. Maybe you're referring to Bernie Sanders. You got the Black Lives Matter people pushed him basically off the stage.
No, I do remember that. This was more recent, though. I think it was in New York, and it may have been de Blasio. I don't know.
Let's talk to some people here
Okay.
if they want to talk. Hi, The Edge. Good morning.
Hey, that's the McDonald's thing.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing. If you don't like the business, you don't like what it does, you don't like what it serves, well, you can get your happy pass somewhere else.
No,
Well,
but that's not.
but, sir, they shouldn't have to make things I want, even if I really don't want to come back and get them.
You can go somewhere else. I mean,
But I want to go here and them not buy it. Is that wrong?
oh, I agree with you. That's what I said.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Good morning, The Edge.
Good morning, little brother. How are you today?
Oh,
Hey.
what's up, Billy?
I was really impressed with y'all's speech about Bernie. Y'all almost said something nice about the bill.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which time?
I don't know, man. Y'all just sliding further and further over to one side there. I don't know. Apparently, I'm making some progress. But my paranoia got the better of me. That last segment there, I felt like y'all were talking straight to me.
Did you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were we saying to you?
I don't know, man. You were talking about people getting along and people's opinions and people's having bad opinions about other people's opinions and it just sounded like you were just like talking straight to me, man. Is that wrong?
I don't know.
What other voices do you hear in your head?
You know,
I got the man, but there's a snake that keeps trying to get in my house, man. Did I tell you about this snake that was in the
No.
kitchen floor the other day?
No. Hell no.
No.
Yeah, man, a great big old speckled king snake. I come around the corner there to get some coffee, and there he lay, just looking at me. And I thought, man, that is a bad sign.
Isn't that poisonous?
No.
No,
They're
king
not?
snake is what
No,
you
they're
want to
good.
have.
They're
around
not
the
poisonous.
house.
Okay.
I wouldn't want it in
It
the
doesn't
house.
really, it doesn't really matter, man.
It
It's
hurts
kind of alarming to find a snake in the house.
What did you
You
do?
found a snake in the house, you'd leave it there?
If I known it was a king snake, yeah.
You just let it run your house.
Why not?
No,
Get
I
mice.
shoot him out. I shoot him out. There was about a 6-foot long black snake that was coming in last year, so I'm just.
That's a rat snake, I believe they call it. They're
whatever,
good.
man. You know,
They also
you-
eat rodents.
Yep. I don't know if he's in here trying to get me. Wouldn't surprise me to find a big-handed.
Maybe you need to patch your walls or
You think
something.
he's gonna see that mouse you got and try to get it?
Could be.
How did he get in your house anyway?
Well, you know, I got this devil dog, you know, and I leave the door cracked for him so he can come and go as he pleases, and I figure he just crawled in there.
Yeah.
You know.
Probably
I mean,
since
if a
war.
mouse can get in the house, man, you know a snake can get in. I mean, it's not really that hard.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, what are y'all doing this morning? What's the deal with this podcast, man? Are y'all looking at me right now?
No, you can look at us.
Hey,
I can look at y'all.
by the way, I just want to throw a little wrinkle. Remember when you first called and you know, we're hearing voices?
What are you talking about last week?
No, now.
Oh, yeah.
I just want you to know we're on vacation. We're not here.
You're not, man. Well, Corey explained that to me the last time I was down there.
We're not
visiting.
talking to you right now.
You're not.
No.
I'm talking to myself.
Yes.
I do that pretty regular, too.
Yeah, there may be a rabbit next to you. Look to the right. Is there a rabbit? Is his name
No,
Harvey?
no, I hadn't been down to see Harvey this week.
Uh-huh.
I heard you hating on the poor people, though, man, just because they like sardines.
Yep.
What do you got to hate on the poor people for, man?
Man, I just
I didn't know that sardines was a poor person's food until Patrick told me.
No, it's not particularly. I mean, I'm not a sardines fan, but he was just hating on.
Didn't you hear
he was hating
Steve
on poor
Wynn?
people.
Nobody wants to hang around poor people.
Steve Wynn said that?
Yeah.
There he goes again, man. There he goes again. Just hating on people, ain't you? Hating on people.
Oh, he's pulling people's strings today.
Just having a little fun, man.
Well, that's the reason I didn't call you in the last couple of days when I was trying to give you a break. I didn't want you to go off on a rant again like you did the other day.
Oh,
Hating
I'm
on
sorry
me.
about that, buddy.
Hate on Bernie or hate on poor people, but man,
No,
don't
you're
hate
right.
on me.
You're right, man.
No need to hate me just because I'm beautiful.
You are too. Hey, even anuses have beauty.
All right, I got to go work on the next quiz for you guys. I'll check y'all later.
All right,
Stay
buddy.
Cash River, little brother.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I didn't know we were done. But
We're done. We're done.
And Sloppy, we talked about. What did we talk about? this morning?
It started with the San Francisco guy, then we got into cost of living, and
Okay.
I can take a listen.
And what was the San Francisco guy? Oh, the
He's
man
no
in the
longer
box.
living in his box.
Okay.
Let me see, it got into something
Robots are
else.
taking over. I mean, you know, how cheap it. You'd be paying a state tax. That's what you think, okay? People drive back and go, oh my God, what is that house? Sure. Which one can you afford? Oh, that's not the place to do it. The weather's perfect. There's a breeze coming off of the ocean. Trying to go over San Fran, really? Oh, never felt older in my life.
Well, we were talking about basically the cost of living and housing around the country in Arkansas. So that's what we was doing. So there.
Kardashian just announced this week she is a member of the Mile High Club. I believe she was referring to Kanye's ego. There she was. A hoarder in Spain was found dead this week under a mound of his own rubbish. We can tell you're not really sympathetic. There's no time to pile on. What's the difference between Zika and Zima? We don't know what. One is considered an insidious assault on our society that made many people sick to their stomach. The other is a virus carried by a mosquito. You don't remember Zima, don't you? Clear alcohol.
The ladies love the Zima.
About 39,000 Verizon landline workers went on strike this week. The union head said they were trying to maintain their standard of living. Well, you guys are in charge of the landlines. What do you want? Faster dial-up?
We're done. We're done, man.
Yes, we are.
With the replays, we're done. There's nothing else to do.
That means the stream is done too, people. We bid you adieu and happy Friday.